Well, this is, I don't know, man. I just made almost a 14-minute video and it cut off because I hadn't deleted enough stuff out of the things that were already backed up that were in my actual physical files on this stupid tablet. So, what went on was in the beginning of the video, well, let's just make this real quick. Let's see. It's the beginning. If you're, if you're watching this video, would you mind please hitting that thumbs up like button? If you're watching this video on YouTube right now, not through some other link and only watching it on your feed on whatever social media platform, if you're here and you can hit the like button, please hit the like button for me. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you've watched a few videos and you're now inquiring about this particular video, or if you've just been watching my videos and not really thinking about subscribing, I would ask you to please consider it. You know, if anything I'm doing resonates with you, if it hits a nerve, if you think I've got something going on here that can be something for all of us, you know, like hopefully we can create a creative team can come about moving forward when I eventually get to the point of, you know, that's something I talked about in another video, but it cut off. But having a website, you know, hopefully if I get the laptop. Now, if I don't get that, like if let's just say this, if it isn't a laptop from that particular source that is supposed to be helping me out and everything, there will be something at some point. I know that. Whether I pay completely, I go 1 month and go hungry because I needed to get it or not, or somebody else blesses me or whatever, I know that at least by the end of the year, I'll have what I need to make better content, make music, to store more in it, to be able to start writing a lot more once I have something to, you know, I don't know how to type very well, but I will be able to do better. What I need to also ask you guys is my little friend Colton, if you'll remember him, you know, he's like 7 years old. He's got impetigo in the flu. If you could pray for him. And if you don't believe in that kind of stuff, there's nothing wrong with at least having some positive thoughts and vibes you could send this way. So you know what I'm saying? Prayers from the people that do pray and believe in something. And for those that don't believe in anything, there's nothing wrong with thinking positive and sending it this way towards that little boy to make him, you know, it's not going to hurt anything anyway. So we got that out of the way. So I said, you know, hit like and please think about subscribing if you can. Like I was saying in the other video, though, in the other video, for a moment there, the spirit was just flowing. I'm talking about, I had it on, I've just deleted that video since I couldn't finish it up. I probably should have kept it and maybe tried to splice some of it out and made it into shorter and showed you guys. But something told me just delete it. The spirit will flow again. It's flowing right now. It's not quite the same as it was just about 10 minutes ago, but it's flowing. And what I want to say is I feel a big movement going on in the energies the past few days, the past week or so. Now, of course, as we approach towards Saturday, you know, I'll be definitely in a weird kind of probably headspace. And I have been for probably a few weeks now, but it's getting a little, you know, off. Because Saturday will be the anniversary of Mom's death, you know, where someone burnt down the house that me and her pretty much, after she divorced Dad and had built and everything, and they burned the house down and she was in it. So that was 22 years ago, I believe, 21 or 22, but it was in 2002. So see, last year, so that'd be 21 years, I guess. Anyway, it's still not easy, just because, for one, you know, you never gonna ever get over when someone passes on, I don't think, but you learn to live with it and you get through, if you're a strong person. you know, of course, I wasn't very strong for many, many years and would be in and out of hospitals, like mental hospitals, drinking and drugging to death, trying to forget the pain and all that. And that didn't end up too well, you know. It actually hindered my path, you know, what I'm here to do on this earth. It hindered me getting to the job a little sooner. I mean, I was always on board. I was always on the job. But when I'm out there in no man's land, going woo-hoo all the time and thinking life's one big time to get messed up all the time for, then I can't really be of any use to many people, and I can't be much use to the spirit in that kind of frame of mind. So the fact is, I had to go through those things to get to where I'm at and be able to be taking a little bit of things more serious in my life. For instance, this channel, that's why, you know, I started off asking you guys to hit the like and subscribe. And I'm going to ask you, please share anywhere you're at, whether you're on Facebook, Gab, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Share it, please. You know, if anything that I'm doing seems to be like moving in a good direction and you want to be part of what's coming, you know. I do hope to get a domain name still. I wanted to do that at the beginning of the year, but so much has went on. I figure this is just the way things are aligning. So, I don't know, man. Like I said, there's big movements going on right now. Good energy movements. Some of it is seeming a little strange, but it's not in the negative sense, at least not from where I'm looking. I don't know about anybody else. It's about, you know, trying to harness that and stay calm, even when there's a lot of like energetic stuff going on that we might not completely understand. Just because we don't understand it doesn't make it bad. Of course, I do believe we're coming up, on a full moon, if we hadn't already, but that's another thing that's going to be affecting moods and the way you think and stuff. But, yeah, the spirit was just flowing, and it was talking through me. I got to tell you that. Like, matter of fact, at this moment, I'll tell you that the spirit's kind of doing that right now. But what I'm saying is, in the other video that you will not see because I deleted it completely, it was a rare moment that I haven't caught in a while. Like, I know that there was a handful of videos last year, like in October, maybe November, December, and around in those areas that were made, where I remember just hitting record, and what came out was totally just, the spirit was just flowing. It's like, I remember that day I came back from that morning, I woke up and the spirit told me, head towards Eider. Don't know why it told me to do that. It was cold that day. I started walking, didn't have a dime in my pocket, but I went. And then, you know, on the way back, somebody that goes to the church I go to had picked me up. But at that time, I wasn't even going to the church. I hadn't went yet. So that was a beginning of something. You know, I've mentioned several different times that throughout my life, I could be living a really hard, not so, you know, godly-like life, but that never stopped experiencing certain times and moments when the spirit would just say something, like, it would lay it out in front of me, no matter how messed up I had been and where I was at in my life. It would give me a message, and it would tell me to do something, and I would do it. So even if I'd been on a really rotten path for a while, when the spirit talked, I'd always listen, and I'd always go with what it told me to do, and I'd always figure out, maybe I don't know why it tells me to go to be in a certain place or stay put in a certain place like it has now for several years in Alabama. That all could be changing too eventually. I don't want to mention all that. That's me thinking ahead too far. But if certain things were to evolve accordingly, I can say that if the spirit was to lead me to need to move back to Tennessee, I guess I would. definitely if it was to embark on another creative adventure, creative, you know, or potentially if I had a family member that needed me or something. But other than that, until I'm got actual confirmation of what I'm supposed to do from here, uh, it's Alabama, so that's where I'm at. That's why I haven't went back to North Carolina yet. I mean, I'd like to visit that town and see some people, you know. I talk to them and stuff, and that'd be cool. But, you know, I just recorded this video just to kind of share with you guys what I was trying to convey in the other one, and that was basically asking for prayer for the little kid, Colton, and asking you guys to be, or to thank you guys that subscribe to the channel, to thank you that are, you know, I know there's a group of people that I see interacting with me on a regular basis, and I really appreciate that, you know. And I understand that not everybody has the time to watch every single video, but whatever. So if y'all can, share my videos if you're liking what I'm doing. Share them to whatever platform you're on. Tell people about it. I'm hoping to try to figure out how to put a slogan or something on a shirt. I keep talking about this, and I've tried to go in and figure it out, and I don't know. I'm hoping I can maybe reach out to somebody that might already have like a Teespring store or some kind of thing like that, because I know quite a few different other people with channels. I know other people like comic book artists, comic book writers, people that have like a storefront online for products that are like, you know, printed shirts or mugs or little stickers or pins and stuff. It might do me some good to reach out to one of them and just be like, hey, you know, I'm wanting to start me a little something to help promote the channel and help build an audience, you know, for people that do dig what I do. And, you know, closed mouth don't get fed, so I guess that's what I got to do. But anyway, like I said, also, if once I get a domain name secure and then I figure out where I'm going to start with what particular company that offers, you know, easy to build website. Like I told you, I've used GoDaddy in the past, but there's something about GoDaddy that I've heard in the past several years that makes me not think I want to use them again, because of I think their political view. I think there's something that I remember seeing that they were like taking certain people's websites down because of something they might have said on a social media, or because they were affiliated politically with, you know what I mean? Like, I don't do a lot of politics. I don't talk about it, but still, that's all I need. I don't want to be, I'd like to start from the ground up with somebody that ain't even going to do anything like that towards me if I even offer my opinions on it. That's why, like, even doing this with YouTube is almost, it's hard for me to, no, it's not hard, because I mean, this is where I'm growing, but I promise you, I will be going back to and doing Rumble again. I did it last year for a small amount of time. I really didn't learn how to navigate it very well. There was some glitches in it, and all I was doing was just basically uploading any of these videos from my YouTube channel at the time, and I'd put them over there, and there wasn't that many of them, so it just did, and I didn't see a lot of growth. And, you know, when I think about it, that's how it was when I started this thing. And Rumble's just not as big as YouTube yet, but it can be, and it will be if we just put some. All I know is I'm going to get something going over there if they don't get shut down over that Russell Brand stuff going on. I know that England's talking about taking the use of that platform away from anybody over there. Hopefully Rumble will still exist whether they're in England or not, and I can get on there and have a more free speaking mind, you know, and grow a channel there. What I'd like to do is, if I'm on Rumble, is to make some of the videos from YouTube would be over there, but I would like to be maybe make a certain content that just shows up on Rumble itself. So anyway, I've babbled on for a long time, and these are just ideas and thoughts and things, and you know, I don't have a particular book that I've decided to share with you guys that's like a motivational thing or something that I want to like get into yet. So I think I just may be winging these type of videos for you for a while. Like, just, you know, you might not see me for a day or two just because if nothing came to me, nothing was like weighing heavy on me to share, then I'm not going to force myself to make a video. Plus, I don't plan on renewing the service for this tablet. I might get paid tomorrow, and I don't plan on paying Metro to use their service when this tablet's not wanting to stay charged very much, and I'm just lucky enough to get it to charge enough to do this. But I'm telling you, it's almost like I'm at 50% now. It wasn't wanting to charge earlier today. I was trying to get it to 100, but I'm just using what I got out of it. And then I figured, why pay $45 for this here? And when I've got the phone, I can go up a little on the phone. But hopefully I get the laptop, and then I can get Wi-Fi in the house. I'm going to have to think about that. So, I don't know, man. Just so much going on. That's why I really would like to eventually build a team where, like, I got at least another person or two out there that can help organize some of these thoughts I have and help maybe do a certain part of promoting or something for me. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. Till next time, Mr. Gray Cloud here, Mr. Cloud, butthole head, you know, with a dog that likes to eat figs. No, seriously, Ladybird loves eating figs. She's been eating them. There's a fig tree right down the road, and we go there. I'd call it her sweet spot, and she's eating the hell out of them. But until next time, y'all, ditto. Over and out.